Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the Queen of Joy herself, Jessica Dugas. The Queen of Joy is here. Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. It is Monday, March 7th, 2022. And I'm trying this morning. That's all I can tell you. I am trying today. It was a rough night for me last night, but I'm here and I'm doing it and I'm finding my joy. I definitely woke up to some joy this morning from a message from a friend and a project I'm working on. I'm going to get into that in a little bit here as well. If you're new here to Project Joy Live, I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and this is a triple shot of good vibes to start your day. I would love for you to head over to the comment section, say good morning, let us know where you're joining from and what is bringing you joy today. You can also head over to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live on air with us today, because it's fun and we want to see your beautiful face. There's lots going on around the world today. I think I left my phone on my thing here this morning. I think, there is a quote by Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers, that had talked about, the most challenging of times, really allowing it to show people's true colors. And we really get to see, you see a lot of things that we don't like, but we also get to really see the goodness of humanity. And I think that we're seeing that in several places when it comes to the challenges that are going on with the Ukrainian and Russian people. And as I shared when all of that first started going down, I really felt strongly from the beginning that we need to be sending good vibes, prayers, and all of that to both countries, to everyone involved, because now there's several countries involved in what's going on. And because not because one country deserves, more attention than another. It's because there's so many people that have been drug into this situation that didn't want to have anything to do with this. And it can really be challenging. I mean, can you imagine how the people of Russia might feel, talking about how horrible they are and what they're doing to the Ukrainian people, and they might not have wanted anything to do with this. And so at any rate, I had seen a really cool, I'd seen some cool videos over the last couple of days of different countries and different people helping out the refugees from the Ukraine. And it's just been a really cool thing to see people stepping up to help. There were, I believe, people from Germany that had showed up to, I don't remember if it was a train station or an airport or something like that, but they all had signs showing like how many people they could house in their homes to help them if they needed a place to stay. And so I've seen lots of different things that is really encouraging at times like this that we're going through in the world. It is really easy to see the bad things, but if we look hard enough, we can see the good things. And I feel like we have a responsibility on social media. Social media gets a bad rap a lot, especially when we're going through challenging things in the world of being kind of this cesspool of misinformation, of and that's debatable. That's a whole other topic. But of being like, a downer and being, seeing just the negative things. But I feel like we have a responsibility. We have an opportunity at least to showcase the amazing things that are happening in the world. So when we are going through something, it can be really easy to take your phone and go find that thing that's going to become the next viral video. But instead, I would encourage everybody to find the good that's going on and show that, so that people see that there is still good in the world, and all of that good stuff. No pun intended. So lots of things going on around the world, but we can choose to find the good, which is an amazing thing. Listen, we need to just switch gears for just a moment here, because what is going on with the weather here in North Alabama is absolutely ludicrous. Okay. Not my boyfriend ludicrous, but ludicrous. Okay. Um, Okay, it was 80 degrees yesterday. 80 degrees. All right. It is the beginning of March. It is the beginning of March. It was 80 degrees. And next Sunday, 1 week from now, it's going to be 22. Ludicrous. Just absolutely not okay. All right. We're trying to figure out what we're wearing here in Alabama. This is not okay. All right. Um 80 degrees to 22. All right. Do you understand why we're grumpy down here? Because it doesn't make any sense. It's raining today all day, by the way, here in Florence, Alabama. It's raining right now. The wind was whipping out there. The rain was hitting the window, and the bunny was like, what in the hell's going on? And then hit her food, and the food went flying everywhere. She's disturbed by the rain at the moment. But it's going to be raining all day today. It's going to be raining all day tomorrow. So stay dry here in North Alabama. It is currently 51 degrees and sunny where I grew up in Groton, Connecticut. And even 51 in March is, I feel like it's a little, that's a little warm for this time of year for them, but whatever. It's raining in Toronto. Get your umbrellas out, friends in Toronto, Canada. 36 degrees. As you know, we do things in Fahrenheit here because I cannot math this time of morning. 83 degrees, gorgeous day, another gorgeous day in Nairobi, Kenya. And partly cloudy there right now, but it's also later on in the day too. Snowing again in Iceland. Are we surprised? No, we're not. 33 degrees with our friend, our friends over in Iceland. 44 degrees, partly cloudy in Scotland. 76 degrees and cloudy in Miami, Florida. And listen, Jacksons, don't go in the water because you still have that Rip Current statement. Turn around, don't drown. 32 degrees and snowing in Lake Orion, Michigan. See, that's what we're really not that far apart. Okay. It's 80 degrees here yesterday. And now it's snowing in Michigan. It's not only a few hours away. 40 degrees and partly cloudy in the crack of dawn, where our friend Anne Marie is in Arizona, and 37. I can't read. 67 degrees, Clarksburg, West Virginia. 16 degrees in Belle Plaine. I always forget. Where are we? Where somebody help me out. I'm always it's one of the M states. The M states up the top. I can't this morning. Oh, I need to go back to bed. 51 degrees in Memphis, Tennessee, and cloudy. The rain is heading from them to us. That's why it was raining in Memphis. Now it's coming to us. Grim in Memphis always gets the weather before we do, and then she gives it to us because she's a giving person. That's what it is. So that's the weather around the world today, you guys. At least a little bit around the world. I'm going to add some new friends in there shortly, but I'm not going to do that. No, not my. It's not maybe Minnesota. Maybe I'm thinking Minnesota. I don't listen. Now I'm going to look it up. Anne Marie, I'm having problems here this morning. Here we go. Yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota is exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, I can't. It is Minnesota. I'm just, I need a nap already this morning. Let's see who's joining us over in the comment section today. Miss Anne Marie is here this morning, and she's joining from Earth. It's good to know. I'm not here. I'm not on Earth. I'm joining from like Pluto or some shit this morning. I don't know where I'm at. Adam Duvall is joining us from across the pond this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Jason says, what brings me joy is no sleep. See, I cannot relate to that. I was just talking to somebody about that this morning. When I was in college, okay, I could stay up all night, no problem, and still get up for class the next morning, no problem. Now I go to the grocery store in the middle of the day and I'm passed out by 8 o'clock. Okay. Do you understand? And I can't, and if I tried to stay up, later, I would be in so much trouble the next day. Do you understand? I can't do it. So last night I was sharing, I'm off a little bit this morning because I'm exhausted. But last night I had a rough night. I had a couple challenges that I was dealing with in the middle of the night. And I still slept, but that's, it got some serious quotes around it because it was very broken, painful, not good sleep. Okay. And so it does not, no sleep does not bring me joy at all, Jason, but I would love to know why it brings you joy so I can try to understand. I'm trying to meet you where you are, Jason. Adam said, this is why I had a bit of a clear out of people on my Facebook list yesterday, getting rid of people that do not believe in my are in my support bubble. Yeah, I mean, you have to do that every now and then. I've been clearing out people. You know what I've been doing, and it's horrible. Here's my horrible thing that I've been doing. We've been doing birthdays every day on the show. And it occurred to me, like I've added through the years, for the longest time, I was surrounded by people that were like, oh, just add a whole bunch of people to your page and, that you want to network with or whatever. Well, to me, that's what like LinkedIn is for. I feel like Facebook has always sort of been, it's supposed to be like a social platform for me. I do share about the business things that I do on there, but I like to share about my kids, what I have for dinner, like normal things that people, a concert I'm going to, the fun, the everyday life things. I feel like that's what social media is supposed to be about. Like it's, as far as Facebook is concerned. And so I had added a whole bunch of people throughout time. And some of these people I had never talked to and I've never talked to. I have no desire to talk to them, really. People that have pitched me right out of the gate, which I cannot stand. I had to call somebody out on LinkedIn the other day about that because God, ask me my name. Ask me my name before you start pitching your stuff at me. At any rate, I've always, so what I've been doing, oh, it's horrible. I come on here to do birthdays and I get my list ready for birthdays. If I go through the birthday list, I'm going to clear out all year this year. This is my goal. If I go through my birthday list on Facebook, this is what I do. I evaluate and I say, would I sing happy birthday to this person on the show? If I have some kind of feelings about them in some kind of not positive way, if we've never interacted, whatever the situation is, I will think about, do I want to get to know this person if we've never interacted before? Do I want to spend the time to get to know them and not just get to know them, and nurture the relationship? Do I want to do that? If I wouldn't sing happy birthday to them, what's why? What is the reason? What is the holdup here? Do I want to fix that relationship or do I not want to spend the energy? So I'm just asking myself, and then I will literally just, that will be it. I will delete them right there. If I know that I'm not going to commit to the relationship, I think it's an honest thing to do. Okay. If I know I'm not going to commit to the relationship, then I'll be, I use that as an opportunity. But so I've got thousands of people on my friends list. So this is giving me an opportunity to go through each person and give honest thought and say, okay, do I want to commit to this relationship? What is going on? Most people I know really well. And, so it's been very few that I've had to be like, question this and think about it, but it's been a good, it helps me go through my list in a timely manner. Adam recommends people do this once a month. See, I'm doing it every single day. Every day I evaluate whose birthday it is, and that's it. Said it's 6 degrees C here, but we don't math this time of morning, Adam, so it is what it is. Let's see. Anne-Marie says Mother Nature's having a hot flash. It happens. It happens. Abby's here from St. John's, Michigan. I love that. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you here today. Mike McDonald is here this morning. One of my friends from back in school days. Good to see you here, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. I see your picture over there, sir. I hope you're not still in Disney. Like, you're not living in Disney now, right? Like, you're back in CT land. Let me know. Abby says sleep brings her joy. I agree 150%. Sleep brings me a lot of joy. Anne Marie says she used to be able to party all night and go to work with new. See, we get older, people, and things things happen, and that's just the way it is. Mike says I thought so, but listen, I never know about people. People like I try to really hard to keep up with everybody, but the next thing you know, it's like somebody's moved across to wherever, and I'm like, I had no idea. So I'm just making sure you're not living with Mickey Mouse at this point. Listen, guys, we're going to take a quick break, but we've got some national holidays to talk about today, and we have to have a discussion about one of these. I'm going to put the disclaimer up there. Bring your snack for next segment. Okay. I also have a 10-part series for us starting today about the importance of a morning routine. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what's to come on the Breakthrough Show Network this week, My Way tomorrow, and of course, birthdays coming up as well. So stay tuned, you guys. We'll be right back after this. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Today is Monday, March 7th, 2022. I want to remind you of a couple things. Join our Breakthrough Show Network text community for show notifications, insider info, and special offers. Text the word breakthrough to 256-685-7092 in the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico, 256-685-7092. You can also join our Discord server to chat with other fans, meet past guests, and hosts from the Breakthrough Show Network. Just go to bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough, bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough. I'm so excited about our Discord space, you guys, because it really is an opportunity to talk to everybody in one spot. The text community is wonderful because you get your notifications and you're able to find out when new shows are on and things like that. But I love our Discord server because it's really an opportunity to talk to everybody that's involved with the network. And when you support our network through a financial donation on there, I think it's like $3 or something like that is the lowest one. You can join us for Saturday morning coffee every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. And we have lots of other amazing things that go on in there. So really excited about that group because I've been working really hard to overhaul it, make it a beautiful, simple space for us to enjoy each other's company and learn and grow and be that community that the Breakthrough Show Network was intended to be. Don't forget, you can join me live this segment. Just go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to share a moment of joy or gratitude live on air today. So here is your disclaimer to bring. No, let me start with our monthly things, and then we can have our disclaimer. It's almost snack time. Anne Marie's got her snack ready. We're going to talk about that here in a minute too. But there's a couple important weeks this week. And I was going to look up something for you guys and I totally spaced about it. So I'm going to do that now. The first thing it is International Women's Week. So let's talk about how amazing all those incredible women are in our lives. If you let me know in the comments which women in your life inspire you. They could be pastor still here, but let me know which women in your life inspired you. I was thinking about that this morning. And I was like, well, maybe this week, because it's International Women Week, I should honor a woman each day. But the truth is that I've had so many incredible women in my life that to look up to, and to learn lessons from. And it's been sort of a long time coming with that, because when I was younger, I remember not having the best relationship with women in general. I found women community to be a little bit catty. I really struggled with that growing up, like finding those close best girlfriends, um, and I was I remember being very selective of of women that I would allow into my life. And I think the most challenging part was coming into adulthood when I started having children, because I'm a type of person that I'm always looking for that connection, that similarity, that thing that can bring us together as people. Like for everything from a color that you're wearing to where you grew up to a food that you like what's something that can connect us right out of the gate. And I think that's an amazing skill to have, to be able to do that, because that's what it creates that loving energy before we get into some of like the deeper topics, right? So I've always been able to do that. And I thought when I became a mom that motherhood would be enough of a bond to connect many of us, as I was trying to make friends in my adult life, because I had children pretty young. And so a lot of my friends were off in college, and here I was married and having babies really young. And so, but it was challenging for me, because I found out really quickly that motherhood wasn't enough to connect us, that there was a lot of within motherhood, there's so many things that people find to divide us. And so it was challenging for me. But as I have grown as a person and have really been even more intentional about the women that I invite into or people in general that I invite into my life, into my circle, I have found the most amazing women. And it has also had me look at the women that I've had in my life, the girls that I've had in my life growing up, in a new light as well. And so it's been a beautiful experience. And so this week, all week, we want to honor all women. I'll be mentioning it daily. And I would love to hear from you. Who are some of the women in your life that you love, that you look up to? And maybe people that have been women who have been the most inspirational to you throughout your life. I would love to hear from you in the comments. It is also World Orphan Week. And on behalf of a very good friend of mine, Oleg Lohid. He is the founder of Overcoming Odds, and he was an orphan, and he has an incredible story about his experience that he had growing up. And he did a TED Talk, and I would love for you guys, in honor of World Orphan Week, I'm going to be sharing his TED Talk every single day. So I'm going to put it down there in the comments for you guys, that you can click and go visit that later. And so I wanted to shout out to Oleg during World Orphan Week this week, and thank him for using that as a platform to overcome the odds in his own life and create that space for other people to do the same. Here comes the disclaimer, because we have We have to have this conversation, okay? It is National Cereal Day. Do you guys have a favorite cereal? It's too bad Shiraz isn't on here today because we know that Shiraz's favorite cereal is peanut butter Captain Crunch. And the reason why it's sad is because he cannot get that in Canada. He has to get it here. The truth is, so cereals can be loaded with a lot of crap, but it's one of those things. I feel like people know if they're going to have cereal that they're not going for nutrition. That's why I always laugh when I see on cereal boxes, like it'll say, full of this vitamin or whatever, and then the ingredients are all sugar and GMO flour and all this other stuff. So I feel like it's we don't need to say cereal's not like the best breakfast choice, but I also, because people know, I feel like people know when they're going to have cereal, it's not like they're going, oh, I'm going to nutritionally pack my day with this, frosted flakes kind of thing. But I feel like at one time we did sort of think that a little bit, maybe. Some of us thought, oh, I'll just have a bowl of cereal and it'll be super healthy, right? But there's a lot of amazing cereals out there now that are trying to do better. But I would love to know what your favorite cereal is. Growing up, I used to love the chocolatey cereals because then I felt like I could drink the milk afterwards. I never liked milk growing up, which should, like plain milk, I feel like it should have been a sign of things to come for me. But I loved the chocolatey cereals that could, because then I felt like I could drink the milk afterwards, because then it would be like drinking chocolate milk. What did we have? Like Cocoa Krispies, what was the Cocoa Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, I like things that don't leave the milk tasting plain and the same. Oh my gosh, yes. Anne-Marie says my go-to is Lucky Charms. Oh, how I love those little dye-colored sugar bombs. Yes. I mean, look, at least we need to be honest here about what it is, right? Like, I love that so much. My brother used to love Lucky Charms as well, and picking out the the marshmallows. So they came out with a thing where you could just get all the marshmallows. Well, now I don't eat Lucky Charms because for me as a vegan, there's gelatin in the marshmallows and all that. But I have heard through the grapevine that I heard it through the grapevine. I have heard that someone made a vegan version of all of the little marshmallows by itself. I'm going to need someone to get that for me, please. If you have seen them, I will give you my address and you can send it to me. Oh my God. I need to try them. I need to try those little dye-colored sugar bombs. Okay. And you know what the truth of it is? I don't know why they put gelatin in them, because it's not like they're the actual texture of an act, like, you know what I mean? Like the marshmallows, Anne-Marie will get me here. The marshmallows in the cereal are not like, until you put them in the milk, they don't get soft until you put them in, and even then they still got that little crunch to them. So it's not like they need the gelatin. I don't know what these people are doing, but at any rate, yes, you can buy a bag, Anne-Marie, of just the marshmallows. I know. I used to pick them out all the time. What else did I used to like cereal? My brother used to like Trix, I think he and like the Fruit Loops. He used to like we used to like any of the fruity things too. So National Cereal Day, let me know if you guys are going to celebrate that today, but I'm not, because you know why? It is also National Flapjack Day. It is National Flapjack Day, and we need to have a conversation because I'm learning new things here. Okay. National Flapjack Day delivers piping hot flavor and goodness. The day honors the sturdy, wholesome cakes we've been cooking up for generations. Recipes handed down from grandmother to son and mother to daughter continue to bring smiles to families across the country. flapjacks were a staple of pioneers pursuing new lives on the frontier. Packed with nutrients and energy, flapjacks provided the fuel they needed to withstand the often arduous trails. See, I did not know this. I thought flapjacks would have been like pancakes. Okay, but we're gonna have that conversation in a minute. Stacked high flapjacks remind us of mornings in grandma's kitchen when the coffee was fresh. We topped them with fresh blueberries and real maple syrup. Maybe today you add pecans or walnuts, thick sliced bananas, and your favorite nut butter. Fresh whipped cream always makes flapjacks seem extra special too, no matter where you go. The flavor and aroma of hot off the griddle flapjacks never go wrong. They'll fuel you up for a day of hiking, playing, exploring, and celebrating. See, but we top it with all this crap. Okay, anyway, how to observe National Flapjack Day, and then we're going to have a conversation about this. Mix up a batch of flapjacks and invite the family to add their favorite toppings. Share your most enjoyable memories and the best ways to serve them up too. Take a photo of your flapjack meal. Did you add chocolate chips or peaches? How tall is your stack? 3, 4, maybe 5 high. Join the conversation by using hashtag National Flapjack Day on social media. Kodiak Cakes founded National Flapjack Day in 2020 to celebrate a healthier flapjack to fuel our consumers' daily frontier, whatever and wherever they may be. Everyone loves flapjacks. They're filling and delicious, but now there's an even better reason to eat them all day long. It is not just a celebration of all things syrup, butter, and breakfast. It's an excellent excuse to indulge in a staple food that's been an important part of adventures of any size since the days of the frontier. So the Kodiak case says to put out more healthy flapjacks. But I started to Anne Marie's like, oh my God, I'm trying to eat healthy today. I'm gaining weight. I know. But listen, so here's my question. I saw this and I was like, well, what's the difference between a flapjack and a pancake? Because I thought that they were the same thing, but I have been apparently misinformed. So we're going to learn together here this morning. Flapjacks and pancakes, both delicious and both commonly mistaken for each other. The confusion comes from the two words having different meanings in the United States and the United Kingdom. This is like cookies, okay? Cookies and biscuits. My friend Jennifer and I try. Listen, Jennifer is with child and she is close to the end. And bless her, she needs to be taking a nap. But I was like, please, can you please come on and talk to me about flapjacks this morning? Because we've had this conversation about cookies, okay, and biscuits. So we're gonna learn this together here today. In the US and Canada, flapjacks and pancakes refer to the same food, while the two are totally different in the UK. This is understandably confusing, and many of us are left wondering what's the difference between flapjacks and pancakes. The difference between flapjacks and pancakes will depend on where you are from. In the UK, flapjacks are tray-baked bars made from rolled oats, whereas pancakes are thin cakes made from batter fried in a skillet or pan. In the US, pancakes and flapjacks both refer to the latter. So in the UK, a flapjack is apparently a tray-based bar made of oats. US people, does this not sound like a granola bar? This sounds like a granola bar to me. A tray-baked bar made of oats. It sounds like a friggin' granola bar to me. I'm just trying to say. Anna's throwing away. You know what's funny? When you said that, I started thinking of like Samuel Jackson or Morgan Freeman in my head. Anne tried to eat healthy, but she found herself throwing away the yogurt and granola and is now making flapjacks. Okay, so flapjacks in the UK sounds like a granola bar to me, but whatever. There is more to it than just this, and to understand the difference between the two, we will need to dive into what they are made from, how they are prepared, and how they are served. So flapjacks and pancakes in the United States are used interchangeably. They are round cakes made from batter, which is fried into a pan or griddle on both sides. Main ingredients are milk, flour, and sugar. Often, a leavening agent such as baking powder is used to make a fluffier, taller pancake. By the way, if you guys want that buttermilk pancake texture and you want to go non-dairy or vegan or vegetarian or whatever, how we do is we take the almond milk or soy milk or oat milk, whatever non-dairy milk you're using, and you take either lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, and you do like a cup of the milk, and then you do a tablespoon of the lemon juice, and you let it sit there for a minute, and it makes non-dairy buttermilk. Okay, and you get the same effect as you get in a buttermilk pancake. Okay, you're welcome. There's your tip this morning. So pancakes and flapjacks are usually laid out or stacked up on top of each other and have syrup and other flavoring agents drizzled on top. Flapjacks and pancakes are most commonly served for breakfast or dessert and are mostly served with maple syrup, honey, sugar, cream, caramel. Oh God, all of these delicious things. However, pancakes and flapjacks can also be served as a savory dish, apparently. We don't do that here. Who puts cheese and chicken on their pancakes? What kind of nonsense is that? Who does that out here? Who's watching the show right now that puts that nonsense on their pancakes? You let me know. In the South and the Southeast regions of the United States, that's where they tend to refer to them as flapjacks. Flapjacks and pancakes are also referred to hot cakes or griddle cakes. And so it can get confusing to know the different terms. So pancakes in the UK are the same things that pancakes are here, thin cakes made from batter. However, the pancakes in the UK are thinner and have a bit of a crisp edge. So they're kind of more like crepes here in the United States, right? Pancakes are laid out or in a stack. In UK, they are served differently. The British pancakes are covered with a filling and then rolled up. The filling can range from sweet ingredients like syrup, honey, jam, and then again with the savory fillings. Who does this? I don't know. Okay, so now I have just seen a photo of a UK flapjack. I feel so educated here this morning. I need you guys to see this. Okay, you see them right here? These are cranberry almond flapjacks. This is a granola bar. That's what it looks like. Is this not it's a granola bar. So now I'm wondering if they have granola bars there and what's the difference between those. Once again, in the US, flapjacks and pancakes are the same thing, but they cannot be said for the UK. Flapjacks in the UK are oat slices or tray bakes that are cut into bars. They are very similar to granola bars or muesli bars, with the main ingredient being rolled oats, butter, and brown sugar. There are a variety of fillings that can be added, such as dried fruit, nuts, coconut, or chocolate. In the UK, flapjacks are served with tea or as a dessert, or even as a quick breakfast on the go. They are quite easy to make, and you can use some extra ingredients in your pantry to bulk them up. Once cooked, they last for quite some time as well. So it's amazing to me, the difference. And so now I feel like I'm going to have pancakes and a granola bar today. So we can celebrate both, right? Yes, that's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. Everybody who's down for a granola bar and a pancake today, raise your hand. It is also something I wanted to share. It is National Be Heard Day. National Be Heard Day. Let's see what this is. Each year on the 7th day of March, National Be Heard Day encourages small businesses across the country to make their presence known. The day recognizes the over 145 million small businesses in the United States striving to be heard over the big business dominated noise. I love this. I had no idea this was a thing. Around the United States, Small businesses employ approximately 47% of the workforce. Standing out amongst the crowd can be a daunting task, but small businesses are unique in many ways. Not only do they supply cutting edge services and products, but they also reinvest in small town America and local neighborhoods in many ways. When small business owners live, work, and play in our communities, their dollars stay and grow. Many of these businesses create custom products, solving unique problems for big businesses. Not only that, they support our schools in dollars and as mentors in the classroom and on the field as coaches. I love this. How to observe the day. Join in the small business celebration. Whether you're a business owner, shopper, or interested in growing your community, this day is for you. Small businesses, raise your voices. Let the communities hear you, your goals, and what you have to offer. Lots of ideas here on this page. I'm going to put this down below so you guys can read about it as well. Communities, offer small businesses your support. Customers, frequent your small businesses. So important for us to shop small, and use the hashtag National Be Heard Day on social media. Business mentor Shannon Cherry founded National Be Heard Day in 2004 to help small businesses stand up and be heard above the big business marketing. I love this. This is such a good idea. This is such a good idea. All right, I'm going to put the information down below for you guys so you can check it out and learn more ways that you can celebrate National Be Heard Day today. I love that. Anne Marie said, I was eating a UK breakfast. And then I started talking about pancakes. Yeah. We try here, but it doesn't work out very well. So that's what's going on in our national days today. I'm really excited, you guys. Tomorrow is another episode of My Way here on the Breakthrough Show Network. I'm hosting at 5:05 p.m. Central Time, and our guest will be none other than our favorite magician. Shiraz from Rewriting Reality. You guys will definitely want to check this out. Find out how he's doing business his way and what he feels like is really important in his business and in the business entrepreneurial community and all of that. So really excited to dig into with him tomorrow on My Way, 5:05 p.m. Central Time. Also coming up this week, we have Divine DNA coming up on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And we have an all new episode of The Breakthrough Show coming on Friday, which I'm super excited about because we will be traveling together to Iceland with Ivinder Carlson. You guys have probably seen him on The Breakthrough Show before. You might have seen him in our event last December. You might have seen him on Project Joy. He's been all over the place here on the Breakthrough Show Network, and we are excited because he's going to help me on the show come up with a song title for a song that I have been working on. So it's going to be really exciting, and excited for that coming up on Friday. I also want to dig into, I've got a 10-part quick series here for you guys this morning. So it has been a challenge, I will be honest with you, getting people to understand the concept of Project Joy, which to me is simple. It's a video version of listening to a morning show like you would on the radio, except we're video. You can, and you don't even have to be on video. You can put the video on and you can set it down and go to work or do the dishes or, you know, whatever it is that you do in the morning, getting the kids ready to go, just turning it on and listening as well. But, and being able to call in or click in like you would a radio show and share different things, you know, the joy that you're experiencing today, or answer different questions that we might have on the show. And but I think a lot of the thing is that there's a lot of people out there that don't have a morning routine. And so I was like, what are some things that I can share about the importance of a morning routine? And I found an amazing article that has 10 science-backed benefits of a morning routine. Because I'm not going to come on here and tell you, like, because I believe in a morning routine, but that's different than it being scientifically backed. Okay. So we're going to get in over the next 10 episodes. I'm going to share a different reason why a morning routine is important every single day. All right. So let me preface this by a little beginning part that says, just the thought of mornings is enough to make many people cringe. Whereas some of you may be able to jump right out of bed and start being productive, the majority of us, it's a struggle. There's no need for mornings to be painful, though. All you need is a morning routine. In fact, there are numerous benefits of having a morning routine. So what is a morning routine? From the morning you wake up, your mind is flooded with all the things you need to do. This can feel overwhelming that you end up wasting time. A morning routine means that you perform the same basic tasks in the same order every day. Morning routine benefits are both psychological and physical. So we're going to talk about 10 different things. And I can tell you from a very personal note, even me, I am a morning person. I tend to get more done in the morning than I do in the afternoons and all of that. But it is important for me to still have that set things that I do every day, because it can be hard for me, even though I am a morning person, to get on task and know what I need to get done during the day. I also know that I have a habit of being a procrastinator. So I'm a person that has lots of ideas all the time. Implementing is another story. So for me, it's important to have a certain routine of things that I do so that I'm actually being productive and getting things done and not just dreaming away over here like I can do so easily. Okay. So the one we're going to talk about today is that a morning routine prepares yourself for the rest of the day. How you spend the morning will influence the rest of your day. If you start feeling rushed or lazy, expect that sensation to remain with you. A morning routine, however, gets you on track from the moment you wake up and puts you in the right frame of mind. And so when we talk about a morning routine, we're not necessarily saying like, look, you have to get up and work out for an hour and, make your smoothie and check your calendar. And I mean, it really doesn't have to be that much or that in depth, or as it can be as active or as leisurely as you want it to be. But the point is to have a routine, because when you have those set things that you do, the rest of your day automatically gets on track because that's the way you've started your day. So it helps me prepare for the rest of the day because I always include things in my morning routine that help me prepare for the rest of the day. So one of my most important things that I do as part of my morning routine is checking my calendar, because I am a busy bee over here. I am a mom of 6. I am a wife. I have my own health things that I'm dealing with. I have a network to run. I have shows to host. I have networking to do and interviews to do. So I have lots on my calendar at all times. So it's really important for me to include things in my morning routine that sets me up for the rest of the day as well. So that's one of my biggest things that I tell people, is to make sure to prepare yourself, to have your morning routine help prepare you for the rest of the day, is to keep a calendar. Now, a calendar doesn't have to be rigid either. It doesn't have to be this, you're booked from time you wake up till the time you go to bed, but it can be a flexible calendar as well. And that's something that I teach. If you have issues with keeping a calendar and all of that, I do have a scheduling course that I can pass along to you guys. Let me know if you need help with your calendar or scheduling, and I can help you with that for sure. Because it's important. It's important to do that. One of my buddies is here this morning. Andrew, get ready, because you're going to hear your name here coming up. Okay. Just hang tight, sir. All right. So, that's the first tip today on our the importance of a morning routine series, 10-part series. Number 1, prepare yourself for the rest of the day. Make sure you're including things in your morning routine to help prepare you for the rest of the day. All right. So that's all I've got for you for our stuff this morning. We're going to do birthdays still coming up here in a moment. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back after this and finish up with our birthdays today. Hang tight, you guys. Oh, bring a snack. shout out to our friend Sylvia over at Baviva Foods, who she's in New York right now. I have to give her, I'm going to go look so I don't misquote this information. Okay. But Baviva Foods was selected as one of the most exciting new innovations at the New York Restaurant Show. So exciting. We are so excited for our friend Sylvia Tam over at Baviva Foods. And you guys can get a discount. Just visit bavivafoods.com and use the code breakthrough. Get yourself 15% off. There's granola, cereal, cups, chips, all kinds of good stuff there for your healthy cereal and snacking pleasure. So we've got to do birthdays today. So we have to cover Sunday and today. I'm very excited about that. So on Sunday, we had some amazing birthdays going on. Andrew Epperton. Okay. My friend Caleb Petty's birthday was Sunday. Joe Trevor's, Rachel Kiefer, Andrew Apperson, my nephew-in-law, Sheldon Bond's birthday was Sunday. My friend Stephanie, oh my gosh, I have to show this to you guys. Okay, while I'm talking, I'm going to get this out for you guys because I cleaned out the garage this weekend, and I have to share with you what I found out there in honor of Stephanie's birthday as well. But Stephanie Dominguez, that I went to school with, happy birthday, Stephanie. And also my cousin Ken Cook's birthday was Sunday as well. And I'm trying to pull it up here for you guys so that we can do this really quickly. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just not going to cooperate with me. We'll see. At any rate, those were our birthdays from Sunday. Oh, here we go. Do you see in the middle the little girl with the blonde hair on the right and the girl with the brown hair on the left? That's Stephanie on the left, and that's me on the right doing the Great American Read Aloud at our library when we were just little bitty. And I thought it was so cute to share that it was her birthday, and I found that in the garage this weekend. So happy birthday, Stephanie. Today in the celebrity world, we have Jenna Fisher. You might know her as the actress from The Office. Bryan Cranston, actor Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad. You guys I loved that show. That was one of my favorite shows. Loved Breaking Bad. Laura Prep. I never say her name right. I'm going to say Prepon. Anyway, you guys might know her from That 70s Show and Orange is the New Black, as well as various movies. Amanda Gorman, the poet who was the youngest poet to ever read at a presidential inauguration. She read at Biden's inauguration. Actress Rachel Weisz, you might know her from The Mummy, and comedian Wanda Sykes. And we also celebrating a birthday today is our good friend Heather, that has been involved with the Breakthrough Show from the beginning, up in Canada. Her daughter Elizabeth's birthday is today. So happy birthday, Elizabeth. Lots of birthdays. Does Prepon? I don't know. Her name's Laura. That's it. I don't know. Okay, so let's get our birthday on. Let's get our I'm so glad you tuned in today, Andrew, because I don't know if you know that we do birthdays every day here, but it just is fitting that it was your birthday and here we are. All right. Now it would help if now we got to restart it because I didn't have my volume up. I was not prepared. Birthdays from Sunday today. Let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caleb Petty, Joe Travers, Rachel Kiefer, Sheldon Bond, Stephanie Dominguez, Ken Cook, Andrew Epperson, Jenna Fisher, Bryan Cranston, Laura Prepon, Amanda Gorman, Rachel Weisz, Wanda Sykes, and Elizabeth. Happy birthday to you. Yay. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Amazing birthdays, whether you celebrated yesterday, today, or if you're continuing to celebrate for the month ahead, like I do when it's my birthday. Wishing you guys an amazing day. I hope you have a good one, Andrew. Andrew is amazing. So I've shared before that our family loves to game and we love to play different games. I met Andrew playing a game years back now. I mean, God, it's been a minute, Andrew, a whole minute, an Alabama minute. That's a long time. And Andrew's been such an amazing supporter in many different areas of my life. And I'm thankful for you, Andrew, and the role that you play in my life, my friend. You're amazing. So I hope everybody's set up to have an amazing week this week. Don't forget to tune in to an all new episode of My Way tomorrow night, Divine DNA on Wednesday, and the Breakthrough Show, of course, on Friday. Lots of amazing stuff going. Shut up, not 10 years. No. Really?
I'd say 30 days.
I don't know, man. Now I feel old. Oh, no, I feel old. Oh, it's horrible. Anyway, I hope you guys are set up to have an amazing rest of your day. Anne Marie, don't get crazy with the flapjacks. Okay? And don't get crazy with the flapjacks over there today. All right. I'm going to go make some too. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that would make me feel better today to make some flapjacks, some US flapjacks. All right. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. And I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. And we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye. You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.
Hello to the Breakthrough Show. It's Shirley